A tradition continues in North Minneapolis next week. It's going to be back. It started in 2022. It's a health and wellness themed block party. It debuted and since then has continued to grow.
Here to tell us more about this year's event is the founder himself, Tito Wilson. Good to have you with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
And so what inspired you to create Live Your Healthy Life?
What inspired me to create Live Your Healthy Life was we realized that there was a need in North Minneapolis community for people to have access to healthcare resources, banking and financial resources, and housing resources. You know, and that need was, it came about, we understood during COVID, so many people, just didn't have access to, a lot of these different resources. So it was really highlighted a lot. Like we had a vaccine clinic in my shop for just about a year. And so I realized that people were way more comfortable coming to the barbershop.
Yeah, I was there, your barbershop.
And so through those conversations, we realized that there was further needs that need to be addressed. So, we decided to take on this event and make sure that people have the resources that they needed.
And sorry, go ahead.
I know you're going 4 years now
with this. This is our fourth year.
You said this year's been challenging because of DEI funding. Explain that.
Yeah, so first of all, I just want to thank the sponsors, that have maintained and, stayed with us. But it has been a bit of a challenge. Some organizations just don't have the funding, or it just appears that they're just not willing to stay in the DEI fight. So, we're doing the best with what we have, but we still have good sponsorship happening, but definitely down from the years before.
So even more reason to show up and support.
Absolutely. It really further illustrates the need. People need access. People need these resources. And so, we just implore any organization that has the funding and have the resources that want to be involved to stay involved. We understand it's tough, but, people really need it.
I like how you mentioned that this is more than just physical health. There's kind of a broad meaning to Healthy Life. What can folks expect to find whenever they come next week?
So, it's really about building relationships with different organizations. So if you or your family member don't have access to housing, Twin Cities Habitat for Humanity, they'd be there, helping you, get what you need for housing resources and all of the healthcare resources that are on ground. If you or a family member are sick or something and just don't know which way to go, there's a ton of networks that are going to be there to help you, so it's really about assisting people get what it is that they need.
And as a community, we all do better whenever we can get people to be healthy.
100%, 100%. And one thing we know for sure that, if your housing is not good or, it's not stable, it can impact your physical health.
So many parts of your health.
So many parts of your health. The same thing with banking and financial. All of these things are interconnected.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why we put these three main components together, because we want to make sure.
In one event.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tito. We're going to give people some more information on this right now. Live Your Healthy Life, LYFE, is happening on August 16th, so that's next weekend, from noon until 6 p.m. on West Broadway Avenue in North Minneapolis between Penn Avenue and Logan Avenue. You can find out more information at Live Your Healthy Life with LYFE.com.